Lincoln Railer basketball on WLCN 96.3 and streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, AAA Window Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Timbercrest Veterinary Service, the Lincoln Park District, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln College, Stacy's Family Pharmacy, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, St. Clara's Manor, Eaton Corporation, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, Citizens to elect Kevin Bateman for Lincoln Mayor, Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning and U-Haul, Denise Costello Salon at 416 Holly Drive, Gary's Drywall, Finishing, Painting and Power Washing, Connect Construction, Lincoln Dare, AG Farms, and by Stuffteria Pizza.
Down at Chatham earlier was 8-8 at halftime. 8-8.
Let's put a few more in tonight, boys.
It'll be a Heron and Grunder jumping center. Opening tip controlled by Glenwood. They move right to left as we get things started here on a Tuesday night. We thank you for joining us. Into the front court, they hand off to Hanlon. Railers, of course, in their zone. Railers in the white uniforms. Steal right away by Bryson Kirby. Bryson flips it ahead to Nolan Hollinger. Hollinger off the glass, and he missed the layup. Rebound to Kirby, and the Railers will reset.
Well, good steal, good fast break. Just weren't able to get the layup to go, but credit Kirby for staying with it. You always tell your guys don't guarantee that they're going to make a layup, and we didn't, but we stayed with it. Now Bowers misses the layup. Now he gets it back. It's a nice aggressive play so far by the Railers. Just have not gotten a couple point-blank shots to go down.
Railers with a couple offensive rebounds here early on. As we said, Railers in the home whites with red lettering trimmed in green, green numerals trimmed in red, and the green across the shoulders. Glenwood, of course, in their road reds. Isaiah for three. Missed it off the backboard. Rebound down to Glenwood. So the Railers had their opportunities.
Three of them.
Just didn't get it to go down.
Yeah, a lot of times. Well, you give a varsity team three chances to score in a possession, and you're going to be able to hopefully get a score.
Hanlon to a Heron. Dump it down to Ballman. Ballman on the right side. Three on the way. That's up and good for Hanlon. Glenwood with the early advantage, 3-0. Hollinger on the right side. Again, this is a Glenwood team that's beaten the Railers, but they've also been the reason that Rochester has two conference wins, as Rochester's beat them twice.
Yeah, it's been a little funny.
Bryson with a long three, didn't go. Bryson was looking at the official for a foul, wasn't coming. So 2 minutes gone by. Glenwood with the only basket of the night, a 3-0 lead. Lennon back near side to Hanlon. Hanlon top of the key, dribbles in, hands back now to a Heron. To say that Glenwood and Lincoln play at a methodical pace would probably be doing snails a disservice.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Lennon.
Thing is, we've had plenty of chances to get scores too, Jeff. They've got three only so far, too, but we've had our opportunities to be on the board.
Heron drives baseline, cut off there by Isaiah and Nolan. Kicks back out to Ballman. Gets out of it to Hanlon, another three. He's 2 for 2. Hanlon, the 6'3" junior. And Glenwood with a 6-0 lead. Hanlon in the earlier contest had only 5 points, all in the second half, so he's well ahead of that. Isaiah with a strong drive off the glass and good.
Yeah, and that's been really what he's been doing well, is getting to the hoop, using the strength, using the speed. That time Bowers again gets to that paint and is able to finish. So good possession there for the Railers. Now we got to find Hanlon on the other end.
6-2, Railers down by 4. 4:40 to go. Ballman with the dribble on the left side, back on top to Hanlon. Titus comes out on him a little bit closer. And Heron skips it all the way across to Hanlon, back quickly to Lennon. Lennon's picked up his dribble, top of the key, swing it to Hanlon, left side again, and he hits again.
Yeah, 3 for 3 for Hanlon, and the Railers have yet to find him.
Hanlon 9, Bowers 2 in the early stages. Titus looks to drive baseline. Grunder in the lane, and finally a foul whistled in this one. Foul will go against Vogler, his first on Glenwood. Drew Bacon checks into the Lincoln lineup. Drew, the 6'5 junior. Kirby to inbound on the right side of the lane, out of bounds. Out to Isaiah. Isaiah drives in, lane opens up, off the glass, yeah. Good again.
Good job by Bowers. Got around his guy, and again, strong to the basket. Now, again, Jeff, 3 for 3 for Hanlon on this end. They've got 9. He's got all of them. So the Railers have got to find him beyond the three-point line.
9-4 tipped away by Titus. Can the Railers come up with the steal? Nope, loose ball picked up by the Titans. Dribble in. And then we've got a whistle underneath, offensive foul. Foul is going to be called on Ballman as he ran right into Drew Bacon, who set up for the charge. There's your Bacon charge of the night.
Yeah, and Coach Gregg was wanting 10-second call, you know, and it probably was. You know, that a lot of times when that ball gets tipped away or gets slapped away, the referee may feel that the Railers have picked up some sort of possession, but there was no possession by the Railers, and you know, it should have been probably a 10-second call, but like I said, a lot of times the refs just, you know, something happens and they take their mind off of keeping that count going, and next thing you know, it's past 10.
Yep. 3.5 to go. First quarter, Railers down 9-4. Cannon on the drive, kicks it over near side to Grunder. Grunder makes a move, cut off by Conley Price, a 6'3 sophomore in the game. Isaiah fires right side 3, back rim, no. Bacon,
good,
nice
Drew.
job fighting for the. Oh, and the rebound's going to be called. The foul's going to be whistled on Drew. Boy, it sure looked like Drew had the inside position, but Bacon's going to pick up the foul. First foul on Drew Bacon, first on the Railers. Boy, it sure looked like that's one of those, Josh, that there was contact. That's almost a no call right there.
Well, that was just a guy going for a rebound, and I had the headphones off. I was going to listen to him about it, tell him about it, but that was just a guy out working a guy going for a rebound, offensive rebound, and Drew unfortunately picked up the foul. But there, we got the tip away again in the full court press, and Isaiah was able to pick it up.
And then as Bacon tried to track it down, he was fouled by Luke Lennon, the 5'10 freshman. So that's 3 team fouls now. And then an offensive foul is going to be whistled on Drew, setting the screen. And the official that made that call is getting an earful from Coach Alexander. And the thing is, that's 2 fouls on Lincoln, and now both are on Drew. Drew's maybe been in for a couple minutes, and now Nolan's back in. And that's where that foul down here on the rebound really hurts you.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate call, and you know, Bacon had been playing well, and you like to see the effort going for the offensive rebound, and then, you know, you get a guy that gets called for a foul, and they kind of didn't stay back from doing it anymore.
Glenwood the basketball, tipped out of bounds by the Railers on the double team by Bowers and Hullinger. Railers down 9-4. Glenwood looking to inbound, do so to a Heron. On top to Lennon. Gotta watch.
Yeah, boy, and he's done a good job. He's not forced anything. As hot as he is so far, he's not forced any shots.
Move it quickly, dribbles in, rejected away by Grunder, and then Ben's going to get whistled for the foul. And if they called anything on Ben, it would have had to have been with the body, because from our angle, of course, it's at the other end of the court.
Pretty clean up top.
It looked real good up top.
Yeah.
2 shots on the way for Ballman. First one is up and good. The 6'2 junior. Grunder his first, third on the team. second one bounces off. Bryson tracks down the rebound. 10-4. Railers down 6. Need a good offensive set here.
Yeah, you're right. Haven't had a really a good, our sets don't work a lot of times against Chatham. They've scouted us so well on as far as calling a set and running it all the way through. So the Railers a lot of times have to do it out of motion and just flat out taking your guy to the basket.
Grunder from 15, short. Rebound to Ballman for the Titans. Quickly into the front court, got bumped by Titus, no call, over to Hanlon. Minute 50 left in the first. Railers trail 10-4. And right there, Hanlon, one with the basketball, has been the culprit tonight with 3 threes. He has 9 of their 10. Hanlon. Work now over to Price. Price back to Hanlon, top of the key. Railers are doing a good job forcing Glenwood further from the basket with this defense. And then Hanlon could have been a travel, but instead Titus has whistled for the reach. First on Titus, 4th on the team. So far in the first 6 minutes, 40 seconds, Josh, not many of the boy it could have gone another way calls are going Lincoln's way.
Supposed to get a few of those at home, aren't you? But yeah, so far the Railers have not gotten any of the questionable ones. And we just have looked out of sorts on offense. Really the only any type of aggressiveness that we have had is Bowers going to the hoop a couple times, and other than that.
And then a travel is going to be whistled on Hanlon. Nice job near the timeline and the sideline by Hollinger and Sloan, forcing the turnover because that double team came quick, and Hanlon just really didn't know what to do with it, and he took an extra step, so turns it back to Lincoln. And again, that first possession the Railers had where they had all those opportunities really seems like it's hurt the Railers by not being able to feel in sync.
Well, as you said earlier too, every possession in a game like this counts so much because of there's just limited amount of them. I mean, guys don't take a lot of shots. They run a minute and a half off the clock, and there just becomes not a lot of opportunities to score. So when you miss those, it really becomes tough.
And now we've got a question about usually when an official goes and talks to the coach and somebody just checked in.
Technical or something, yeah.
I'm wondering if it's a number.
Yeah, number issue on the technical.
Or if somebody didn't check in or what's going on, because they're looking at players. And if you look at the roster we have, there's a 24 on the court, but I do not see a 24 in the book. So he may not be in the book, but if he takes him out of the game, then I don't believe that there's a technical for him. As long as no time goes off the clock with him in the game, then it's okay for him to pull him off.
But who catches that, though? I mean, if the officials catch it or the scorebook catches it, especially if you're at home, you don't let that happen. You let them get in and start play before you let them know that, wouldn't you?
I think that that's the job of the home scorekeepers if they see anything out of the ordinary. So it may have been in Chatham's book, but it wasn't in the official book where the Railers have it right there at center court. Nolan with the 3 off the back of the rim. That's no good. And again, Railers got a good look, just shots aren't going down. Yeah,
you're right, and they struggled the last time against Chatham Glenwood from 3, 2 of 18 the last time the Railers played them back on January 13th. Couldn't get any of them to go, and so far we haven't had really any continuity out of any type of offense.
Hanlon in the lane, a little baby hook off the top of the square on the backboard. It missed its target, so we're down to 20 seconds, and we're still stuck at 10-4. Isaiah with all 4 points for the Railers. Hanlon with 9 of the 10 for Glenwood. And Tate Sloan just holds in the center logo as we're down to 10. Hollinger. Isaiah, top of the key, got a screen from Tate. 3 on the way, back rim, no. Rebound to Glenwood, ball loose. Out of bounds, half a second to go. Well, you got a chance, and we've seen the Railers a lot of times in this certain situation run a little screen for Isaiah to come in with the lob where he catches and throws it up.
It's almost a misdirection off of the lob to Grunder, and then Bowers gets it.
There's the lob, Isaiah the catch up, and it went in and out. Had the right play, the wrong result. Into one, Glenwood the lead. It's Chatham 10, Lincoln 4. Back with the second quarter in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Second quarter about to get underway at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. This almost looks like they're going for a free kick in soccer the way they're setting up here.
Heads up.
10-4, Railers trailing. Isaiah with all 4 points for the Railers. It's Bowers, Grunder, Colton Holiday out. Bryson Kirby and Tate Sloan on the floor for the Railers. So rebounding foul whistled on Glenwood. Goes against Conley Price, his first, fourth on the team. So I think maybe Colton out there to see if he can bring a little energy.
Yeah, we need a little bit. And somebody to put the ball in the hole. We've struggled from the outside.
Bowers over to top of the key. Makes a move, spins in the lane, back out to Grunder. Ben will fire a three and hit.
Got it. We needed it. Nice penetration by Bowers. Got in the middle of the lane. Grunder floated to that where every shooter likes it, at the top of the key, right from three, and was able to get that one to go. So Railers down now 10-7 to start the second.
Price into the front court. May have dragged that pivot foot. Still moving. And a timeout taken by Coach Blakeman to save the possession. He was really walking a...
looked like he walked more than a tight wire. He looked like he walked several steps before he got to that point. But
it looked like he started, for those that have been to Roy S. Anderson and the Railsplitters along the sideline, it was like he was on the L when he started, and he ended up on the I with his pivot foot, and that usually doesn't work.
Well, right in front of the student section, too. And a couple years ago when I played, they were right on the court. And you would have been in, not only you would have been in a trap with two players, you would have been in a trap of about 300 students, too. So the student section was helping out a little bit over there, too.
In your day, did you ever have a student help with a steal? I mean, a little bump.
Try to tap it out there.
Reach or something.
Just try. He didn't see it, as long as the ref didn't see it. That's part of that Roy S. Home court advantage, you know.
7:18 to go, first half. Railers trail 10-7. Glenwood came in 9-19. Railers 17-11. Hanlon, high post to Ballman, down in the corner. A. Heron.
Well, he didn't want to shoot it. He was as wide open as you could be, and he did not want any part of that.
Three up and good for Luke Lennon. What shades of Lincoln basketball, Josh. All four of Glenwood's made field goals, three-pointers. Bryson around a screen.
Yeah, they're really on Kirby. You know, he can't get any look. They're basically playing man, and whoever's guarding Kirby is not even worried about anybody else on the court. They're going to face guard him and trying to deny him the ball, and so far they've done a really good job of it.
Foul whistled on Glenwood.
Glenwood foul number 3, Will Hanlon.
Hanlon his first, fifth on the team. Adam Holm, a 6'2 sophomore, will check in. He replaces Hanlon. Kirby, Sloan, Grunder, Holiday, and Bowers out for Coach Alexander and the Railers. Isaiah in the corner. Dribbles in, back out to Grunder. Sloan on the far side now to Isaiah. Isaiah looks down, Grunder on the right side. 6.5 to go, first half. Railers trail 13-7. Kirby kicks it over to Tate. Nice catch by Tate. Top of the key. Pick and roll. Holiday couldn't hang on to it. And they're going to say nobody touched it unless Colton got a finger on it, but nobody from Glenwood gets in the way. So a turnover as they try to get Holiday to the basket.
Yeah, again, the Railers out of sync there. Not very good spacing. Tried to run a pick and roll and Holiday roll, but the pass was a little bit out of reach. So a couple possessions there where the Railers have not been in their normal spots where they're supposed to be cutting and being ready to shoot.
Hey, Heron, they move it around quickly. Dump it down low, and it's going to roll out of bounds off of Vogler as they try to dump it down to him on the low block. So turnovers starting to pile up for both teams. 13-7, Glenwood the lead.
Been on that for a little while.
Tate Sloan will walk it into the front court on the dribble. Left wing to Holiday. Grunder near the timeline. Ben looks right side. Bryson free. Three on the way. No. Holiday with a big rebound. Had it swatted out of his hands. Tracks it down. Gets it back to Sloan. Isaiah, top of the key, wide open, in and out again.
Yeah, good job by Colton Holiday of keeping that possession alive and giving us another opportunity. But again, Bowers just unable to get anything from distance to go.
Ah, there's a steal by Sloan. Tate will take it in, off the glass, count it, and he's fouled. Tate did a nice job of both going to the basket and turning just enough to protect himself from the foul, laid it up and in, and he's going to the line.
Yeah, big steal and a big take by Sloan. Got the steal, took it all the way to the house, got fouled, and was able to make the layup too. So big momentum burst there for the Railers.
Lennon, foul, his second, 6th on Glenwood. Tate Sloan's free throw on the way. It's up and good.
Nice pickup by Sloan. Good job by Tate. Well, hopefully Titus can pick up where Tate just left off.
Railers back down only 3, 13-10. Well, it's been a long time since you've been talking about a Glenwood team thinking that it's a game in February where they're trying to reach double-figure wins.
Yeah, you're right, and really don't have a sniff of the Central State 8 championship. They've been right up there and flirting with that 1, 2, 3, 4 and somewhere around in that spot.
Long down-court pass. How that got behind the defense, I don't know, but Vogler with the catch, and the layup is good. Almost had a 10 count, and the results for an easy 2 for Glenwood. Grunder with the move. Nice slip by up and off the glass and good.
Yeah, come on, Railers. We got to keep trading baskets here. We got to get some stops on the other end now. 15-12. Railers down 3 with 4:45 left.
Heron drives in, off the glass, and that'll go down. (17-12). Bowers, 4.5 to go in the half. Grunder. Then on the dribble, now hands back to the junior, Titus Cannon. Grunder over to Bowers. Isaiah, all 4 points for the Railers in the first quarter. He stays right now at 4. Bryson around a screen. His 3 is on the way and good. Good to see Bryson hit from long range.
Needed that one. Now we got to cover the middle. Last couple times we've been able to give up some points on our 1-2-2 full court. One time they got a home run pass all the way down to the basket. Next time.
Drag that pivot foot, no call. A Heron down the lane, off the glass with the left hand. That's 2 in a row for a Heron right down the lane. 19-15, 3:40 to go. Grunder, watched by a Heron, spins in the lane. Another move, and we've got a foul. It's going to be whistled on Glenwood. That's going to go against a Heron. That'll be his first. I've got him for 17 fouls, so I think Grunder's going to go to the line shooting bonus.
Yeah, Ben looks really aggressive right now, too. I think he feels that Heron can't guard him at all. That time Ben caught it at the three-point line, made a couple reverse spins, and was able to get all the way to the basket and draw the foul. So good aggressive play by Ben. Had a chance to get to the free throw line and knock down a couple.
3:35 left in our first half from Roy S. Anderson. Railers trail 19-15. Ben's free throw on the way, and it rolls good.
Boy, you notice, too, when Ben comes to play the wing on defense, he's really stuck to the side of where Hamlin has been after he knocked down those 3 threes, and he's not gotten a sniff of a look at all. So when Ben was able to move from the back up to the wing, becomes our best perimeter defender, and Ben normally finds where their best shooter is and sticks on him.
Made the first, missed the second. 19-16, and Glenwood, Hanlon, stepped on the sideline right in front of scorer's bench.
Am I a year off, or was the guy's brother that was really good a couple years ago,
Peyton Allen's brother, Parker,
supposed to be still here? Did he transfer?
Parker is a senior. He did not go out for basketball this year.
Really?
I think that's part of where Glenwood has found themselves this year as Bryson, a long 3. Ball's going to trickle, tracked down by Titus, and Titus is going to be whistled for traveling as he went down with the basketball. So another turnover by the Railers, but one official is, I guess, had enough of listening to the Lincoln bench, and he decided to shine the spotlight on himself a little bit by pointing out that he wanted the Lincoln bench to stop.
Yeah, I think Coach has been on him for a little while now, and got a little hot rod in him too, I think, the official. Doesn't want to hear any from Coach. It's a physical game. Obviously, a lot of things have happened so far. I think it stemmed from that play with Bacon got called on the first
absolutely
the first foul, and that's what it stemmed from. It was minimal contact, and the guy just outworking as Bacon outworked the player from Glenwood to get the rebound, and he thought that he pushed away, which he didn't look like it to us. But
well, for the Railer fans that are listening at home or wherever you may be, don't worry. The calls that we feel are going against the Railers, the bench is certainly letting the officials know their displeasure with it. And right there is a foul on Titus as he got a little bump there, so Titus has picked up his second. 15 foul, Tate Sloan back in, Cannon out. 2:47 to go, still at 19-16. Glenwood still looking to inbound. They get it to a Heron. A Heron down the lane. Swinging around back to Hanlon. His three finally missed one. Rebound to Holiday. Well, everything that's seemingly gone against the Railers tonight. Knocked down a long one and we're tied.
Well, the thing is, too, you played a Chatham team where you haven't played very well so far, but they don't have the firepower to really separate themselves from you. You just got to be consistent. You got to play on defense on the other end and rebound. And you get enough opportunities, you'll get a chance to score. But the Railers have got to take care of those, especially when they get an open look or an open lane to the basket.
Bryson, now to Grunder, top of the key. Ben's going to take it right to the basket, lay it up off the glass and in.
Yeah, again, Ben right to the basket. Our most aggressive player so far tonight, defensively and offensively, has been number 24. And he's had a nice start here. 8 points for Grunder.
All those in the second quarter. That's got the Railers within one. As we're at 1:50 to go. Nice job by Isaiah and Ben. And boy, it looked like Isaiah had a clean steal. And Isaiah gets whistled for the foul, his first 6th team foul. Zach Morris checks in. And he replaces, looks like Bryson Kirby to the bench. 1:49 left. Glenwood with the basketball, up one. Swing it to the right side to Hanlon. Morris over there against Ballman. Price, now to Hanlon, back on top. Ballman. Hanlon fakes the three on the left side, watched by Grunder. Pushed them all the way out near the timeline.
Well, our defense is right now moving really aggressively, Jeff. Railers look good. I don't know if Chatham's trying to hold for one shot, but the Railers are doing a heck of a job of making them.
And there's a steal. Isaiah is going to take it right to the basket, lay it up off the glass, missed it. Holiday with the follow, that won't go down. Rebound to Glenwood. And then he dribbled it off his foot. Bowers dives down, kicks it over to Sloan. Nice hustle by Isaiah. Kick it to Morris. Good job by the Railers on that one. 45 seconds to go. And with everything that's happened, that hustle play could easily get the Railers the lead as we head to the half. Bowers kicks it near slide to Sloan. And Tate's going to hold near the timeline as the Railers are going to go for one. Physical first half. Not much offense as we always seem to have with Glenwood and Lincoln, but between these two, it's a lot more than we thought maybe. We're down to 10. Sloan, left side to Isaiah. We're down to 6. Isaiah will pull up for 3. Missed it, no good, rebound. And I think they're going to get Colton coming over the back on the rebound. And that'll send Glenwood to the line shooting bonus. Colton's first, 7th on the Railers. Look like the Railers are going to run a play for Isaiah, but Glenwood's so well scouted for the Railers. Knew it was coming, so Isaiah had to pull up for 3. Montre Logan will be at the line shooting 1 in bonus for the Titans. 2.6 to go. Free throw up. He missed it. Isaiah the rebound. Fires it. 3-quarter court. It will come up short. at the half. Glenwood with the lead. Glenwood 19, Lincoln 18. We'll be back with the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic Center halftime show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.